Howdy. How is everyone? Here I go jumping the gun again. Let's go ahead and flip it over. Howdy y'all. Name's Solomon Savage. I am a independent Western VTuber, broadcasting to you live from the mean streets of adversity. And today we're going to be playing some more Honkai Star Rail. No surprise there. I completely forgot about all of the post-content. Not to mention the seasonal stuff that just renewed. Anyway, let's go ahead and get off the starting screen here and get right into the game. Did remember to take my medicine, yes? Yes I did. Okay. Yep, had that with dinner. Alright. Only a short delay in starting tonight. I am currently using my my earbuds instead of my regular headset. They are more comfortable on my ears. As much as I love the quality that I get from the inline mic and headset that came with it, I think I prefer the earbuds better. At least as far as listening to things. There for a while, I was a big believer in over-the-head headphones and the big sound canceling earmuffs, which are pretty great. But I don't know. As the years have gone by, the manufacturers that I typically buy from stopped making headphones that fit squarely on my head. I have to do a lot of adjusting, a lot of fiddling, just to make them tolerable. And I even have to flex the materials sometimes, and that's not great on plastic. So I wouldn't recommend doing that. I need to find a better set of over-the-ear headphones, so that I can do this in a more comfortable manner without having to worry about losing signal or suddenly blasting you guys with something just in case my earbuds die. But for the couple of hours that I'm live at night, this will be more than adequate, I think. What do you think? In any case, I hope that you're having a good day, regardless of what time of day it is. We're going to be getting into the post MSQ content here. Got a bunch of, hiccups. I am not a fish. Okay, better. I still got this thing from like all the way back in Penacony, vignettes in a cup. I could probably get a few more Stellas out of that thing. And also all of this stuff from the Luminary War Dance. But what I'm going to be dealing with today are these new ones. The Hypogeum Enigma and the Ensorcel Crepusculum. Try saying that 10 times fast. And there's also this one, Searching for You, on set. Return to the Astral Express and speak with Himiko. Something about the Nameless. Okay. Well, it's free primos. Let's go ahead and check it out. Sorry. Still a Jades. Wrong game. Like I said, I haven't played Genshin in almost a year now. As hard as it is to think about that. Alright, let's see what Himiko has to say. Oh, perfect timing. We just opened the space station souvenirs. Where are the space station souvenirs? This little robot's one of their souvenirs. They developed it alongside the IPC. Although it's not exactly cutting-edge technology, they've gotten a great market response and brought the space station a lot of revenue. This is one of the new models equipped with an intelligence system they developed on the space station. It can work autonomously and feels no different than an AI assistant. I still think that the engineer went overboard. Just because the Astral Express helped him out with some stuff before, he insisted on bringing that little robot all the way to the rail platform and delivering it to the Express personally. Oh. Why does that name sound familiar? What? Do you not remember them? Solomon, I heard that an engineer say that it was you that helped them with the robot repairs before. He was always telling us great things about you. We may have helped the space station with a few things in the past, but they were just little jobs. I really think the researchers are being too kind. These trivial things don't take up much of our time. Plus, the Astral Express and the Herder Space Station have always maintained a good relationship. It makes sense that we help them as much as we can. Do you all have that much time on your hands? Do you not find it irritating? Well, what do you think a trailblazer should do then, Solomon? Trailblazers save the world. Exploring new worlds is more important. I didn't realize you felt that way, Solomon. If you ask me, our journeys are long, and it's not like we're dealing with earth-shattering events every single day. We spend most of our time dealing with trivial matters like this. But it's precisely these kinds of small, menial tasks that form a trailblazing expedition. I don't understand. Can't we just get someone else to do the menial jobs? Okay. I am a veteran of FF14. I have since quit playing, like, I want to say 2 years ago. It's about 3 or 4 months after the launch of Endwalker. I got through the MSQ, and I felt like it was a good time for me to call it quits. Our social group and guild that we had built on the in the game had long since deteriorated. There's a lot of infighting, a lot of backstabbing. It was a messy affair, and we were just tired of it. So, rather than having to deal with it, we tried moving to another server, and we found another community to hang with, but it just wasn't the same. So, after Endwalker was over, we felt like it was a good time for us to retire our characters. Characters, mind you, that we've had since 1.0. We were in the alpha, me and my wife, Abby. So, there's probably footage of us out there somewhere. I could probably show a few videos of us with our characters on there, which would be kind of fun to go over at some point in the future as a kind of what do you call those things? Milestone achievements or whatever for like monetization or getting associate or partner. Anyway. I see. So that's what you think. How about this? Why don't we do a little experiment? Why don't you go and see how the people that received help from the Astral Express on the first world we visited after you joined us are doing now? I think you might discover something quite unexpected. Himiko lightly tapped the top of the little robot to activate it. New visitor detected. Scanning. Scanning complete. Express trail data downloaded successfully. Navigation system engaged. There hasn't been much data uploaded to it. It will still need a massive amount of external training. Take it with you, and it will gradually grow smarter as you travel. Destination confirmed. User information will be recorded on arrival at the target destination. does that mean you're exiling me? So I just go now. Is this not a bit sudden?
You can take some time to prepare before you head off. Why not get used to working with your trusty assistant first? Adaptive mode activated. Standing by. Solomon, there's no need to fret. Just pay attention to what you feel in your heart in each area you go to. Go and see just how those trivial jobs we did for people affected them. Destination has been added to the to-do list. The user can activate the navigation protocol at any time.
Alright, I'll go and check it out when I get time. I'll go now then.
If you run into any trouble, you can come back and find us anytime. Of course, if you really aren't interested at all, you can put this matter aside for now. I can always ask March and the others another time.
Alright. Searching for you. On set. Alright, let's go, little robot.
System activated. User identity confirmed. Loading itinerary data. Loading. Loading complete.
So, let's take a look at that navigation system.
Synchronization with Astral Express navigation data complete. Locked on the first destination, Bellabog Administration District, Central Plaza.
Oof.
Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
Receiving recent contact data. Retrieving. Data retrieval complete. Current target, Wallace.
Oh, God. Wallace. Why does it have to be Wallace? I know Wallace very well.
User data updated. Navigation disabled. Please make contact with the target personally.
Alright, let's go talk to Wallace. Is he still looking for friends? Wait. Regan? Not you too. I hate Regan. Ugh. Mr. Regan, though I still do not fully understand your big universe time tunnel theory, my intuition tells me that this is an era-defining discovery. Fear not, Wallace. The very fact that you are able to sense the greatness of my theory already places you above the 99.9% of people in the universe. Come, I'll find an even simpler way to explain it to you. Wallace, do not fall for Regan's tricks. Of course not. What are you two doing?
What am I doing? Spreading scientific theory, of course.
Solomon, it's been a while. You came at just the right time. Please, allow me to introduce you to my dear friend, great scientist and explorer on the path of universal truth, Mr. Regan.
Solomon and I go way back. He's helped me submit my papers to the Ministry of Education many times, although none of them were ever successful. Although it's thanks to his screw-ups that I finally decided to make my own scientific publication. Without that, I would never have had the chance to meet Wallace.
I did not expect you two to be friends. And you fulfilled both of your dreams. Thank you. My boring life has become so fulfilling since I met Mr. Regan. I get to learn all sorts of things every day.
It was not me that made your life fulfilling, it was science.
Perhaps this is what authors mean when they speak of lonely but noble souls finding their way to be together. What's even more worth celebrating is that our friendship has produced something great, citizen science. As the first privately owned scientific journal in Bellabong, I am honored to become one of its sponsors.
Wallace, I'll never forget how you came to save me in my moment of need. I assure you that I will finish this journal and have our names etched in the history of Bellabog together.
I'm just glad you're both doing so well. Thank you. I also hope that you're able to find your own best friend. Oh, that's right. There was one more thing I wanted to ask your help with. I remember your photography skills are top rate. Could you please take a picture of me and Regan together as a symbol of our friendship?
You're right. A great scientific team will require a photo to serve as a memento for future generations.
All right. Boom. I am not saving that to my screenshots. My two most hated foes when it comes to daily quests: the man who is forever looking for friendship, and the other guy who is a quack scientist. Done. Well, let's have a look. Wow, the background, the composition, the lighting, the poses, the expressions. I would not change a thing. Just like my perfect friendship with Mr. Regan.
We'll use this picture as the cover of the next issue of Citizen Science. To-do list. 1 item is complete. Next, navigate to the Goat Hotel. The contact for this area is Old Goat. The optimal route has already been plotted.
Okay. Well, at least Old Goat's a passable human being. Those two. Whew. Talk about having your head up your ass. Oh no. The trash cans. This is where it all began, folks. This is where our obsession with trash cans began. I swear. Hey, hello, Old Goat. Old Goat, who's looking to slack off today? You think I still have assignments for you at this age? If you were here a few days later, I'd think the Rightful Rights Society would have already been disbanded. How could such a great society disband? Things are different now. People's attitudes towards work and life have changed. Ever since Bellabog made contact with the outside world, everyone's attitude seems to have been affected. More people are working overtime, and everyone rushes from place to place. I even got less people coming in for afternoon tea. Maybe they all saw the possibility of getting a better life and started to work harder. It's always good to push yourself, but how do I put it? I feel like we've lost that relaxing vibe that we had before. Naturally, the Rightful Rights Society that advocates for suitable relaxation has declined. Members are quitting one by one, and now I'm left here with the notifications board all alone. It's all over now. The rat race has begun. Sounds like an invasion of IPC culture. Being an IPC employee must be really tough then. Oh, come to think of it, there was a girl named Celine who posted an assignment yesterday. She wanted someone to go to the florist and buy her a bouquet of flowers. But she didn't even state what kind of flowers she wanted. All that she said was that they were a famous and beautiful actress. Oh, they were for a famous and beautiful actress. Flowers look all the same to me. I'd have no idea how to pick a bouquet, so I put her assignment aside. Would you be willing to help her? I was actually on my way to see her. Or, I actually don't know much about flowers either. Yeah, can't be worse than an old crone like me. I imagine this will be the Society's last ever assignment. The florist isn't far from here. Go and find that girl as soon as you've got the flowers. Don't keep her waiting. All right. Regan. No, don't get me wrong. The Regan content was okay, at least as far as the mind puzzles were concerned. But after seeing the same puzzles day after day for months on end, it kind of got tiring. Okay, let's see what's at the flower shop. Oop. I keep expecting to climb up the stairs, but I never do. All right, let's see what we got.
Dad, look! It's Solomon who helped us before.
Oh, so it is. I never expected to bump to you in the florist. You're here buying flowers, too? I need a bouquet for someone. Me too. There are more varieties of flowers here than I've seen in military supplies. Trying to decide is making my head spin.
I'll never forget how you helped my family. I wouldn't be here shopping with my daughter right now if it weren't for you.
Have you retired now?
Oh, not yet. These recruits are a real handful. I'll have to lead them for a little while longer. I hurried home to see my wife and daughter as soon as I accumulated a few days of leave. Silly Dad. He was in such a rush that he forgot to bring presents. Mummy said there was no problem, but her face told a different story, so I dragged Dad straight here to buy flowers to make up for it. Oh, it's all my fault. I got so excited while on the way home I completely forgot to bring a gift. Solomon, have you picked your bouquet? Let us buy it for you as a little token of our gratitude.
They all look amazing.
I see. Why don't you tell me more about what you're looking for? Tell me who they're for and I'll come up with some suggestions.
They're the kind of flowers that will be given to a beautiful young lady.
Then I would recommend a bouquet of rainbow. This small flower is colorful and bright. Ladies all love them.
Then I will take a bouquet of rainbow.
All right, let me help you pick a few. Your flowers are all wrapped up. It's getting late. I should head home.
These flowers are beautiful. I hope the person you're giving them to likes them. All right, we got a bunch of rainbows. All right, back out to the administrative district. And if I remember, she's over there. On that raised platform just to the opposite side of the tracks. Yeah, over there. The trolley operators get so mad when you stop them. And if you ever get hit by the cars in Penacony while crossing the street.
Huh? Are you here for my singing again? Oh, that won't do. You need to enjoy the proper performance in the theater. Or are you here for something else?
I brought you the flowers you asked for.
I never thought it would be you taking on the assignment. Oh, these flowers are beautiful, thank you.
I was worried you wouldn't like them.
I trust your tastes. I wanted to go and buy them myself, if for a dear friend after all. But I've had so many performances lately, I've been too busy with rehearsals to do anything else. Actually, my friend will be here in a second. You know her as well. So, do you want to catch up with her as well?
Yeah, may as well. I've got nothing to do anyway, and you piqued my curiosity. As you and Celine wait, a familiar figure soon appears. I thought it was Tamila.
Hello, Celine. And here you are too, Solomon. Long time no see, Tamila. Your audition went well, I assume? I even bought you some flowers to celebrate. Oh, what beautiful flowers. Thank you so much. As for the audition, it went even better than I imagined. The IPC has already agreed to sign me up. I am going to be debuting as a new jazz singer very soon.
The IPC? An audition? I thought you did musicals.
Did Selena not tell you? I'm not an actress anymore. It all started when I took part in a Bellabog and IPC cultural exchange event where I discovered jazz music. I fell in love with the genre immediately. As you know, my voice is not well suited to musicals. Fortunately, it turns out that it's perfect for jazz. I always thought that you had such a unique voice, Miss Tamila. It has such a sultry and enchanting tone. Now that you've got a chance to step out on an even larger stage, I'm so happy for you. Celine, you should also go and find your own stage. Your voice is more suited to musicals than mine, and your appearance and acting skills are also remarkable. You could easily walk up to the stage and become a real musical performer. But do you really think I can do that?
I believe in you.
Of course you can. To be honest, I'm about to go to the IPC to undergo training, and I'll be away from Bellabog for a long time. The theater stage will need a prima donna, and you're the only person who can do it. So, Celine, please, promise me that you won't allow our performances to end here. Miss Tamila, becoming a musical performer has always been in my dream. Miss Tamila, Solomon, as you both have so much faith in me, I will do everything I can to get there. I won't let you or myself down. Oh, that's more like it. You should aim to become the star of the entire theater.
I'll come and watch your performance.
Can you come after I get a bit more used to the stage? I have to have behind a little I have to leave behind a little memento before I leave Bellabog. Yeah, a little typo there. I'm gonna have to remember that one. How about we take a picture together? All three of us. It'll be a while before we're able to meet again. Then let's use the theater as the background. This is where our artistic dreams took off.
All right. All of you gather in front of the theater entrance.
Please take your positions. I will take a picture as soon as you are all in place. Wait a moment. My skirt's a little wrinkled. Let me fix it quickly. I want to put on some lip gloss too. All right. I will turn on the flash. Try not to squint. Automatic burst mode activated. All right. Smile. Fwap. That's the best photo I've taken all day. Not bad. Now I can look at this picture whenever I miss home. My agent's telling me I have to go. When I release my solo album, I'll send you a copy straight away. Oh, Mr. Miller, make sure you come back to visit the theater when you have time.
Well, that was nice.
They have inspired me. I should have taken a picture with the researchers before I left the space station.
You miss home too? You have people you miss as well.
I do not understand the meaning of missing someone. However, you are currently the person with the highest command priority in my system. My internal memory is limited. There may come a day when I automatically delete records of my creators. Therefore, I thought I could use a picture as a way of preserving them. However, I should keep my computational power focused on the current mission. We will now be navigating to Bellabog Underworld. Why is the location marked as below us? Has my navigation system malfunctioned?
That's just how the underworld is over here. Did the space station send me a defective product?
My apologies. Target location is beyond my processing capabilities. Please find your own route.
All right. You know what? I think I'll take the subway. It's right over here, and I don't feel like opening up the map. This should be just fine. All right. To Boulder Town.
Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
All right. Madame Herta, on the loose in Bellabog. I am sure she is thoroughly unimpressed. But in any case, here we are at the destination.
Arrived at designated location. Synchronizing historical data. Astral Express data shows that the Nameless previously assisted a legendary organization of heroes. Alteration, underground organization known as the Moles, is completing a cargo delivery mission here.
Well, what happened back then? Who am I supposed to be looking for? I personally helped with that too.
Records regarding your personal involvement have been found. Data shows that your performance while assisting was outstanding, and you received great praise from the Mole's members. Suggestion: search for Julian before heading to the clinic. You left a deep impression on him. There is a 0% chance that he will refuse to communicate with you. Route generation complete. Proceed to the designated area. Contact Julian.
All right, let's see what Julian's up to. Natasha's out here too. Julian, long time no see.
Solomon, if only you were here. Oh, Solomon? It's you. Did you need to speak with Julian about something? He's a little out of sorts at the moment, so please try not to get him riled up.
The typos are starting to show. I'm sorry, I hope I didn't upset him.
The school distributed a new patch of practice questions booklets yesterday. He took a shortcut to deliver them to some of his classmates' home. I have no idea what he saw on the way, but he's been like this ever since. Oleg is extremely concerned about this. He and the Silvermane guards patrolled the area for the whole night, but they didn't find anything. I gave him a routine inspection. Fortunately, he seems to be completely healthy. From the looks of it, I say he was exposed to some kind of mental shock.
Can I help him somehow?
Julian does tend to be a little timid, but I've never seen him this scared before. He loves being with the Astral Express crew. Maybe he'd be willing to talk to you.
Brother.
I'm sorry I'm so useless. I've been a burden on everyone again.
Julian is crying so much he can barely make out what he's saying.
Emotional abnormality detected in target. Activating support function. Your heart rate is currently 127 BPM, and you are hyperventilating. Please match your breathing to the rhythm of the light displayed on my screen.
Phew. You're an amazing little robot. Is that actually going to help?
I feel a little better now. Please maintain that breathing rate. Furthermore, there is something that I must tell you. According to data from the Astral Express's previous visits to Belobog, your previous transport mission success rate is 96.7%. Medical supplies delivered to you have saved the lives of 27 citizens. Calculating from your current age, only 0.0003% of your peers have achieved this level of success. You are not useless. In fact, you are a great emergency worker. I just did what needed to be done. I had no idea this robot was trained in psychological treatment. This is a learning outcome based on the Express crew's behavior patterns.
Julian takes a deep breath and stops crying.
Yesterday, when I was approaching the Fragmentum, I was going to take a shortcut, but I looked up and I saw them.
What did you see?
It was a group of Silvermane guards. Their uniforms were torn to pieces and they were covered in wounds. I thought it was strange. I've never seen them in town before. They kept asking me, "Are our supplies here?" I was so scared. I grabbed my book bag and ran for it, but when they saw me running, they started to chase me. Those Silvermane guards, they didn't look like they were alive.
Oh, man. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let me take a moment to get a drink. Clear out the old pipes. Yeah, there's a lot of ghosts that run around in the back alleys of Belobog. There are ghosts of the past that roam the Fragmentum.
The Fragmentum? I've heard about miners who saw visions of the past while being around the Fragmentum. They even said they saw Silvermane guards who were posted there 100 years ago. But it doesn't rule out the possibility that someone is just playing tricks. But why would they target Julian? I don't know. They kept chasing me all the way to the end of the alley. I was too scared to go outside now. Just thinking about their looks makes me go?
Wait, I have an idea. Maybe allowing Julian to see their true form would be the best way to help him overcome his fear. What do you think, Solomon? Those miners saw the echoes that linger around the fragmentum, and they came back unharmed. Surely that shows that the phantoms are not going to hurt anyone. But if someone is deliberately causing trouble, Solomon will be able to stop them before they can do anything bad.
Facing your fear is the only way to defeat them.
Julian, do you want to give it a go? Solomon and I will be by your side the whole time. We won't leave you no matter what. Take us to that passage with the fragmentum and maybe we can rid you of this nightmare.
Oh, I'm so scared, but if you two are with me... Okay, I'll try. Come with me. I think it was down that path.
Follow mode initiated.
Oh, yeah. What do we got here, bud?
It was right here. I remember it. They suddenly popped out at this intersection. Don't worry, we're here with you.
As the words leave your lips, the air suddenly grows heavy and you feel the temperature drop around you. Not a surprise for Billabong.
Oh, they're back.
Supplies. Is it the supplies? Who are you? This is a military restricted zone. Unauthorized personnel can't enter here. Ah. Well. Alright. Alright, nobody's hurt yet. Just take a few punches. Yeah. Let's throw some more brick his way.
Still waters of oblivion. Don't mess with me. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Open sesame. Curiosity is a endless riddle. Nothing but a forest. Expand your thinking. What a crumb.
That'll do.
Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
I've never seen this fighting style before. No, this is not right. You're not our enemies, are you?
We're citizens of Bellabog. The Supreme Guardian sent us to find you. Huh?
The Supreme Guardian?
Look, this is the badge from the Silvermane Guard's Boulder Town garrison. I'm the town's doctor.
Oh, thank goodness we're saved. Long live the Supreme Guardian. The Supreme Guardian must have sent them to bring us supplies. So that's what's going on? We're Squad 7. I'm the commanding officer, and we've been ordered to guard this place. This area is extremely dangerous, and those with no business here must stay away for their own safety. What supplies do you need? Ammunition, food, medical supplies, everything. We're out of everything.
You already have completed your mission. You can rest now.
Natasha explains to Silvermane Guards everything that has happened in Bellabog since they took up their post. Then it seems like our perseverance to the bitter end did achieve something.
Flame of Bellabog never die. May our people enjoy eternal happiness.
The Silvermane Guards fade into sparkling dust and gradually disappear.
So that's what happened. Do you understand now? They're not scary. They're our ancestors who fought to the last breath to protect us. Transporting goods, helping others, making sure others stay alive. The work you're doing now is also an extension of these guards' will. They would never harm you. Oh, okay, I understand now. I'm not scared anymore, but will they ever appear again?
I'm not sure about that.
Really? That's such a shame. Hook gave me half a bag of candy. I've been saving it all this time, and now I want to share with these soldiers. I'll make an application to the Supreme Guardian when we go back to see if we can find out their names. I'd like to set up a monument here as a memorial to these brave soldiers. That way, anytime you come here and see the monument, it'll be like seeing those soldiers all over again. As long as they exist in your memory, they will never die. I want to tell this story to everyone in the moles. I want them all to come here and say hello to these nice guards. Solomon, Natasha, thank you. If it weren't for you, I might never have figured out their history. You're all grown up now, Julian. No more crying like that, okay? Okay. I'm a big, strong man now. I feel like I have learned something today, but I cannot detect any systems that require upgrading.
I never realized that you're also capable of further growth. That's quite normal for you not to understand emotions.
Is that so? I suppose. I am a robot. I do not fully understand human emotions. But I have discovered an interesting phenomenon. It seems that everyone has names. This seems to be the manifestation of some concept that is more complex than a simple exchange of beliefs. I have been thinking, perhaps I could give myself a name? Something like Dum Dum or Da Da? Based on the average intelligence quota of sentient creatures, these two names seem somewhat appropriate.
Oh, they're horrible names. Don't put yourself like that. Down like that.
There are already entries for Dum Dum and Da Da in the space station terminal records. Registration could not be completed. You are right. I cannot use those names. Let us focus on the next segment of our journey. Your next stop is Aram Alley on the Shinjo Lafu.
All right.
According to the data provided by Miss Himiko, the Astral Express has stopped in the Lafu's Aram Alley previously, and served to revitalize the local industries.
That's right. I chased out those IPC dogs myself.
Strictly speaking, I am a product developed by the IPC. Though I do not resemble a dog on the exterior, I would ask you not to chase me away. We must visit the Alchemy Commission as well as Aram Alley. The Nameless had assisted Yueyan of the Vidyadhara in the past, though I am currently unable to contact her. So, our next journey will be to Du's Tea House in Aram Alley to meet with Boss Du. As for the Alchemy Commission, I have left a word with Yu Yan. Please wait for her to reply.
All right. Aram Alley. Haven't been here in a minute. I should probably pick up some medicines. Oh, if I'm not mistaken, I know that face. Hello, my friend. Oh, if it isn't Boss Du. If it isn't my best tea taster. We've got so many customers today that I didn't notice that you were here. Come, come. I prepared a seat for you. Sit down and I'll prepare you a fine brew. Huh? You're serious? Your business is seriously booming. It's thanks to you that helping me sample all those teas. That was what inspired me to use this tea tasting as a way to attract customers. Honestly, I have never met someone who understands the art of tea tasting like you do. I've made quite a few extremely popular products based on your feedback. But seeing that you've always ended up with some interesting reactions every time you drank a new product, I felt bad asking you to come and help me again. So, my product research and development plans stopped for a while. That's when I had a moment of my inspiration. Though others may not understand tea like you do, as long as I have enough people sampling my teas, I will eventually be able to select a perfect brew based on their feedback. Oh, that's called large-scale data collection. See? That's expertise for you. You understand what I'm talking about immediately.
Every month, I put 5 new teas on sale that customers can try for half price. They have no idea what's in the brew and get to vote according to their own preferences. The brews that get the most votes get to make a formal debut. Formally go on sale. Anyone can take part in this event, and it brings a sense of surprise and suspense. Before I knew it, we were overwhelmed with participants, and the queue to try my tea stretched all the way down to the O'Malley docks. You've turned drinking tea into a kind of mystery box. You should have designed the event for the next update. I'm just a tea house owner. I'll stick to brewing tea. Oh, that's enough chit-chat. Here, try this tea. It's the highest rated of all my new brews. The name is Taste of the Sea. Boss Dew pours the taste of the sea he has brewed for you into your teacup. Oh no. What are you going to do to me? Please enjoy. I'll just drink it and get it over with. You lift your teacup and open the lid. There's a lid on my teacup? Give me a second. Ah. The liquid in the cup is colorless and odorless. It's more like plain boiled water than tea. No, this is simply not boiled water. As you stare at it closely, it begins to resemble a bottomless ocean. An ocean with the kind of depth and vastness that could only have accumulated over hundreds of millions of years. You press the teacup to your trembling lips and allow the water to rush into your stomach. The feeling of ancient ocean waves crashing against rocks sends a slight shock over your taste buds. Delicious is not enough to describe this tea. If there were a path of the way of tea, you are certain that Boss Dew would be approaching its absolute pinnacle. If only the salty flavor could be slightly toned down. Oh, what do you think? Is it special? Oh, this is definitely special. How did you make this? That recipe is a store secret. You mustn't tell anyone. The key is water used to brew the tea. Regular well or river water isn't good enough for this recipe. It has to be seawater. Most specifically, it has to be seawater from the luminescent depths. In order to ensure the quality of the tea, I send cycranes to secretly collect water from the edges of the luminescent depths the first thing every morning. I think they're starting to catch on to me. I'm afraid this tea will be unavailable for a time. Luminescent depths. Those two words take you back. Now let's talk to Dew. You recall the halcyon days when you would collect drift bottles along the luminescent depths shores. Unfortunately, Yuan still hasn't replied with an update about the drift bottles. You can't help but wonder how things are going over there. Maybe Boss Dew will know something about this as a local tea house owner. Have you ever picked up something strange while you were down on the shore? Something strange? Let me think. I often pick up kelp, seashells, and things that get washed up by the water. Oh, I picked up a drift bottle once as well. I was going to open it and see what was inside, but a patrolling videographer stopped me and kept calling me unshackled or something. I was explaining myself for hours before she let me go. Well, she ended up taking the drift bottle with her. I'd love to know what was written inside. It's just a bunch of nonsense stories. Huh? How do you know that? Oh dear, I've been talking to you for so long that I completely forgotten to serve my other customers. Please, take your time tasting the teas. If you need anything, just call me. I have managed to re-establish contact with Yuan, as she has sent you a message. Check it quickly. Alright. Sorry, I was just busy and saw this message. Capturing the unshackled? Yep, caught a few more today. Just finished teaching them a lesson. I digress. You want to know what happened with those drift bottles, right? A tea salesman picked up another bottle a little while back. Their contents were complete nonsense. If you're interested, you can come and check it out for yourself.
I'll be there soon. I got something at the moment, but I'll be there soon.
Take your time. I'll wait for you at the Alchemy Commission.
All right, let's see. Okay, you guys got food for sale. I don't necessarily need the food. Okay, where's the medicine store? Is it over here? Yes, yes, this is the medicine store. Okay, longevity hall.
Let me be clear. We only have ordinary medicine here, and none of that rumored long.
Okay, let's see. Ooh, no, I've already got that. Fragrant orange pills. How many of these do I have? Oh, tons. I don't need any more of that. Probably got a lot of this too. Yeah, I'm just not gonna make a whole lot of difference. Puffergo Belly Bliss. Increases max HP of all allies by 20%. That could be useful. Let's grab a few. And these marrow diffusions are already useful. 30% effect resist and immune for debuffs for 3 turns. I don't hardly use those, but you never know. They could be ingredients for something down the road. Okay. Let's see. Now, it's not RM Alley that I'm thinking of. I've already got all the extras from over here, so I don't think that I'll be able to get anything from that store in particular. Let's see, where was it? There's a spot in Cloudford right over here. Yeah, I'll go get some lottery boxes for items. Hello, Mausen.
Before we talk about collaboration, please review the relevant documents.
Let's buy a parcel, shall we? Alright, let's get these. And these. Always pick up a few hammers while I'm here. Alright. Izumo Misu. Oh yeah, definitely need these. I've got plenty of Soul Glad. Mind Shrooms. I got money. And these emergency lights. Alright. So nothing else in the immediate area. Let's go on down to the Alchemy Commission. Oh yeah, here's where the other store is. Alright. These are the ingredients I actually need. Alright. Let's talk to the merchant over here.
The Hatching Rebirth companionship service is back on. Make a booking while you still have time.
Yes, the dragon scale corals. Definitely need those. And I can always use some more Tiandong. And let's get some more of these mirror diffusions. And these detox pills. Alright. Now we got another guy that sells stuff over here. We'll grab some of them and then we'll continue. Alright, you are... Alright.
I don't do ancient cures and secret recipes. Just common, everyday medicines.
Let's see what you got. Okay. Yeah, let's get these rejuvenation pills. Definitely need these. Okay. Alright. Alright, now we talk to you, Yuan.
Here's what's written in the letter if you'd like to read it. I don't know if the writer's imagination has run away with them or if they just have too much time on their hands. It looks like the previous story, Being Lost at Sea, has come to an end. It seems that the author has taken a new artistic direction.
Dear friend, this is the last time I'm writing you a letter as a refugee. Saturday and I are tired of being hermits, and it's time for a big change. We've decided to reach for the stars. We're not just going to take the star skiff and go on a trip, because no one wants to read boring stories about that. We crafted a hot air space balloon powered by the currents in space, and it will only take 90 days to visit every major Shenzhou. So, my friend, this is farewell, because I'm setting off tonight. Please, do not worry about me, for I have courage and the oars of wisdom. I imagine that's the end of the drift bottles. He's moved on to science fiction.
A stellar winds balloon? Just how many ludicrous ideas can one person have in their head?
I don't know, man. Talk to Regan.
It wasn't enough for him to pollute the oceans. Now he's throwing his trash out into the cosmos? Oh, whatever the case, this looks like a whole thing has finally come to an end. Thank you for your hard work back then.
You won't need me to go on patrols anymore?
Well, I don't need to trouble you with all this anymore. I brought a batch of side cranes that will do daily patrols and other missions like this. Naturally, in recognition of your outstanding contributions to the environmental protection of the luminescent depths, I have applied for you to receive a special reward from the Realm Keeping Commission. The application should be approved soon. All due-to-do items have been completed. You can prepare for your return when you are ready. Beep, beep, beep. It's time to return and charge my batteries. Oh, you're leaving? All right, if you wish to come and visit me at the seaside, you're welcome anytime.
All right. Let's go back to the express car. Oh.
You're back. That face of yours tells me that it was a worthwhile trip. It was. During this trip, I recorded 127 human behaviors, 2,891 items of conversational data, and 46 instances of emotional fluctuation. This data has allowed me to gain a greater understanding of Solomon and the Astral Express.
This thing's pretty smart and it learns pretty quick.
Stop embarrassing me. I feel like my processing chip is overheating. Well, what did you learn from this little adventure?
No deed is too trivial.
When I first started as a Nameless, I always wanted to do great things too. I wanted to save the world and change lives. Do you know what it was like as a youngster that's full of energy? But over time, I discovered that the cosmos is really just too big. Even the most earth-shattering events are no more than a drop in the ocean when it comes to the vast and starry seas. But we're always growing. Every action that an Nameless takes is capable of creating huge waves in the lives of normal people. When we shine a little light along the way to help the people as we travel, do you think it's they who receive more courage and hope? No, I think the ones that truly benefit are actually the Nameless themselves. Saving. I hope that you will not charge me royalties for quoting you, Miss Himiko.
But who will remember the small things that we do?
You're already doing an amazing job as a Nameless. Never underestimate your strength. Here, let me show you something.
Himiko accesses the little robot's programs and synchronizes it to the latest data.
The engineers and I gave this little one a few upgrades. Not only can it help you with more things now, but it's also learned to actively help others. Affirmative. I have studied and ascertained Solomon's behavioral patterns and will independently carry out acts of kindness within my abilities in the future. It suggested that it wanted to update its communication system to the latest model to make it easier for you to contact the friends you have met along your journey whenever you want. Communication system adjustment complete. Contacts catalog updated. When we updated the communication system, we immediately received this thank you letter. It's a formal letter from the Shinjo's Realm Keeping Commission thanking you and recognizing your contribution towards the Luminescent Depths Environmental Protection Project. They also sent over a huge pack of souvenirs. Here, they're all yours. When March heard about all your adventures, she was determined to save them all for you when you got back.
All right, you've spent enough time rushing around helping people. It's time to get some good rest. As for this little guy, why don't you keep him in the party car? If you have any issues, you can just ask them to take care of it for you. Try talking with it when you get time. After the system upgrades, it now has lots of surprising functions waiting for you to discover.
Okay. Alright. All done. An ordinary world. Alright. Mr. Assistant.
Room scan complete. Setting up room details. Authorization confirmed. Solomon. Ah, perhaps I should have introduced myself. Sorry about that. After everything we've been through, I forgot the formalities. My designation is XS 9527 from the Herta space station, but these days I'm going by Solomon's assistant, much like Miss Himiko does. You can just refer to me as assistant. And no, it's definitely not because of names like Dum Dum and Dum Dum 123, Genius, and Genius 123 were all taken.
You haven't really changed a bit, have you?
All thanks to the training data that we've gathered together, I've been able to enhance my functions. The biggest change I've noticed, I've started forming my own thoughts. Like now, I don't just want to sweep floors in this dreary mood. I'd rather stay here with you. Oh, I almost forgot I needed to update you on the new features from this upgrade, tailored just for you by the Express and the space station. First up, Life Assistant mode. I can tidy your room and manage clutter. If we have the right ingredients, I can cook for you too. Then there's the Communication Assistant mode. I've got the space station's directly loaded up, which is directory loaded up, ready to handle incoming messages, save important ones, and facilitate remote connections upon approval. Don't forget reading mode, which includes access to albums and private files at any time. Adler, the researcher from the space station, asked me to pass on a message. He's halted his research on the station's ghost tales and has a manuscript for you. It's a photocopy, which I've already verified. Besides that, the engineers gave me a singing function. Seriously, whose idea was that? Considering the current state of my vocal production module, I advise against using this feature unless it's absolutely necessary. Alright, I need to refresh the data and tweak some settings tailored to your needs. Just give me a shout if you need anything.
Alright. I think that pretty much covers it. Yeah. Let's go ahead and use the tub. Okay.
It's been a long and busy day for you, Nameless. Would you like to take a bath, enjoy a beverage, or listen to another of my jokes first?
I'm going to take a bath. Please leave.
This world has seen countless nights, and it will see countless more. Among them, countless belong to heroes, countless to the nameless, countless to geniuses, and countless to fools. But tonight belongs only to you, and no one can deprive you of it. The Talk people of Tidora have a blessing they reserve only for their most cherished friends. Nogati come up tonight. It translates to, this night, nothing occurred.
Shush! Get out of my bathroom. Yeah. There's an ancient Chinese proverb that goes in the opposite direction. It's actually technically a curse. May you live in interesting times. So, I guess this is the perfect counter. All right. All right. Pom-pom of many faces. Okay. Let's see what he's up to. Hey, Black Swan. Oh.
It is a little Lynxy.
The Express is a bit too
can go for rest for a while on the sofa.
But the database, it hasn't been.
Link seems to have fallen asleep. That was cute. Alright. Ooh, what do we have here? Drinks menu. Piece of plain paper catches your eye with the message written on it. For your mental well-being and safe travels, psychological assessment for the express crew. Psychotherapist at your service. Overall, you must maintain a stable mental state. However, you still have lingering doubts about certain aspects of yourself, such as worrisome sleep, lack of sense of purpose, severe hoarding disorder. My mental health is unbeatable. #1 in the world. Excessive self-confidence. Now that the chance to truly know thyself is before you, what will you choose? My mental health is really the #1 in the world. The best! Psychological assessment is always accurate. How awesome! Psychological assessments cannot be trusted, but I am enjoying doing them. The assessment is just a lie. The joys and sorrows of life captivate you, and you're not fixated on unraveling the puzzle of thyself. That's fine, too. Cute. Hey, Pom-Pom.
Passenger Solomon, you arrived just in time. Pom-Pom recently got some new clothes and decided to set up a coat room here for myself. What do you think of this spot?
It's perfect.
Pom-Pom thinks so too. It fits in this corner perfectly. And the coat room placement is decided. Passenger Solomon, since you're here, help Pom-Pom decide what to wear today.
Okay, you are staying in that little chef's outfit. It is absolutely adorable. Alright, mission complete. Alright. Now I'm actually going to get on to the stuff that was supposed to be for today. So let's go with the Hypogeum Enigma. Alright. Nice timing, too, I might add.
Need something? If not, then I'll be leaving.
Ah, Damionis, hello. Hello, esteemed Outlander! Was that a photo of Castrum Kremnos helpful to you? Oh, extremely helpful. Ah, that's good to hear. I've always felt somewhat guilty toward you, knowing that I've been able to help eases my mind. Though Lady Aglaia has forbidden me from further exploring the world beyond the sky, my curiosity remains unabated. If you're interested, feel free to chat with me anytime. I'd be delighted to share with my latest discoveries with you, esteemed Outlander. I heard that you're working on a plan of some kind? Where did you... I mean, you're right. I, Damionis, have discovered a superb business opportunity lying just outside the walls of the Holy City. Do you want in, hero? If we get our hands on it, we'll surely become the trailblazers of the new era. Great fortune is awaiting us. You got me in hot soup last time. You're actually interested in making money? Give me the details first. I hear you're from a world beyond the sky, so you might not know this, but the Holy City used to span across far greater lands than what you see now. A long time ago, countless allied cities existed around Akama, in the same way that Ornyx's stars surround the Dawn device. Akama was a true eternal city back then. People did not think of it as their city, but rather a motherly figure. When one stood on top of the hill and looked outward, everything we could see was our territory. And what about that place over there? We don't talk about it. Back then, the black tide raged stronger. The area within the city walls became the only safe place. All the other regions gradually grew deserted. So why were they deserted? Rather than protecting such a vast territory, isn't it more feasible to fall back and just defend the city walls? But I guess it's also thanks to these events of the past that we have an opportunity to strike it rich.
When Nikador was still active, everything beyond the walls of the Holy City was living under the Mad King's shadow. Their giant spear even sent some of the state burial states buried several feet into the ground. We're not going to reach those places for sure. His Titankins are beginning to die down now that you've defeated the Mad King, making this a perfect time to go on an adventure. Ancient cities may be under ruin now, but I'm sure some parts of them managed to remain as they were. Say, places that have been buried underground? I found an underground palace beneath an ancient hypogeum around here some while ago. Just dig up those treasures and you can stay however long you want in the Holy City. Heck, you can even buy whatever you want here. Are they really worth that much? Are you sure it would be safe? What's a hypogeum? A massive underground building complex that was likely used as a vault to store valuable items and safeguarded with defense mechanisms that may still be functioning. In any case, our plan is simple. I'll lead the way, and you can sort out what other mechanisms that remain. And when we finally get to the treasures, we can split them 3 to 7. Why am I only getting 70% of the treasures? Huh? I'm getting the 70%. The 30 is yours. Well, you have a chance to reconsider your words. Oh, all right. I admit that we can't do this without you, but the same goes for me. Let's both compromise and agree on an equal split. Negotiating any further, it'll be a 9-1 split. Just live with the 7-3 split. This is final. No more negotiations. Now, on how we're splitting the loot, I already have an ideal route to go around the city walls. Let's set off for now.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that very thing.
Okay, I drew this map of the hypogeum. All the rooms have been marked on it. It said that the hypogeum goes very deep, but we'll start exploring from the shallower levels. And this is your first time delving down below. You'd best follow after me.
All right. Thanks to Damionis' leadership, you entered deep into the ancient affiliated city-state until you find a door blocking your path onward. Once everything's prepared, let's start our exploration. Okay. Let's see what we got. With Damionis' guidance, you have come to a vast city underground.
We're here. Based on my previous scouting of this area, this should be the way to the hypogeum.
Okay. You've come to a vassal city outside of Alchema and stop before an underground door. Okay.
Yanis's power supposedly protects this place. It's supposed to be a shelter used to resist the black tide, but years later,
this place looks a lot similar to Alchema. Sounds like a safe place. We're not going to find anyone in there, right?
Why would we? This place was abandoned even before it could serve as a shelter. People later realized the black tide does not retreat once it takes over a location, so even the most robust of shelters would not hold out for long. Rather than making themselves comfortable somewhere safe while waiting for death to claim them, they decided they should prevent this disaster from ever occurring. And so it only stands that there's a high chance of finding valuable treasures in there, provided that we can break its seal.
The seal? All right, let me have a little snack here. Yummy.
You see that thing over there? That's a prophecy tablet, a creation of Orynyx. Its containment mechanism is the very thing that's keeping this gate locked. This should actually be the authority of Janus. But seeing how close the 3 Titans of Fate were, I guess it does make sense for them to share their powers. Anyhow, as long as that tablet is active, we're not going to be making any progress. Since you're a hero who fought alongside the Christos heirs, I assume it wouldn't be difficult for you to break this seal. I'll be waiting for your good news. Your good news then. Bleh. Bleh.
All right. Let's puzzle. All right. The prophecy tablet is a creation of Ornyx. Solving the puzzle will make the prophecy come true. Combine the fragments in the operation area to match the pattern on the left and align the base image in the operation area. The overlapping parts of the fragments will vanish, but if you overlay the fragments again, they will reappear. If the puzzle remains unsolved for a period of time, assistance from the tablet itself can be sought. Click the hint button and click any fragment again to view the hint. I don't think I'm going to be using any of that. All right, this one's fairly simple. Let's go ahead and outline everything in this square here. And we'll just place these two triangles in the appropriate spots. See? Instant.
Oh, it's open! I knew I had to bring you along. I wouldn't have been able to open it on my own. All right, I have no idea what we're going to encounter once we walk through here, but that spirit of adventuring, just the thought of it excites me.
You didn't already draw a map of the place? All right, let's continue onward. Okay. Prophesized seal has been broken. Let's go to the next challenge. Oh, I see how it is. So it's just a series of puzzles. Skill beyond might. Something like this. And then this. And then this. Neat. All right. All right. Let's go on to the next puzzle. I was actually hoping that we'd do a little bit more exploration. I really like the set designs for this current patch, but you know what? If this is what we got, then this is what we got. All right, more skill beyond might. Let's see. Okay, so those cancel out there and there. Then we just drop these guys here.
Who came up with this? Seriously, go rewrite it.
She's such a fucking brat. I love it. All right, now on to the golden scapegoats. As a previous seal is unlocked, you may continue to explore this underground palace. This, however, is only the beginning. Still got a bit of a chip in my throat. You head deeper into the hypogem. Along the way, you step on countless bricks. Each a slice of history condensed over untold years. As expected, here's another door, and along with it, yet another seal. But this looks like a creation of Georios. Why is it here? Well, regardless of the reason, we just need to solve it, right? Is something wrong? Do you need me to eat some soil? I can only recall that people pray to Georios when they're farming or riding pack beasts. I've never heard of Georios being able to seal off caves before. Yet when something involves the whims of Titans, who can really tell? Anyway, you should try and see if you can break that seal. We could still flee if anything goes awry. Alright, let's investigate. Alright, so this one remembers 3 moves. This one should be fairly simple. 1, 2, and 3. So he'll stay there for the end of time, once he reaches it anyway. Alright. fairly simple introduction to the puzzle type.
I can't believe you succeeded again. Perhaps this place isn't as well defended as I had imagined. Let's continue onward. Hopefully there'll be still some items in this place valuable enough for us to bring back.
Okay. I wonder, would this be considered falling under the salvage rules? I'm not exactly certain if maritime law actually works in a situation like this, but finders keepers, I guess. I mean, if the place were under any historical significance, I'm sure that the Department of Treasury would want to do something to preserve the contents for, historical purposes. And besides, oh yeah, fun fact. Did you know that anytime that somebody brings a gift to the President of the United States, he doesn't actually get to hold on to it? It actually goes to the Treasury Department to be assessed, not only for its actual market value, but also its contextual value. So that way, if you actually want it, you have to actually pay for it. You can't receive gifts in office, contrary to what some people would believe, he said, staring meaningfully at the screen. Anyway, moving on. Give me a second here. I need to blow my nose. Ah, much better. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, it's starting to get a little congested here. Yeah, we've been having thunder snow this afternoon. It was a treat. I don't know if any of you have ever had thunder snow before, but things are getting wild outside. Man, who said that climate change couldn't be interesting? All right, moving on. Okay, 4 this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that'll bring up that bridge there. Cool. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That was simple enough. I'm sure that the challenges are going to get harder. I've had a few doozies in the past episodes. I'm sure that you've seen them. Yeah. Then the open world puzzles anyway. Let's check this one out. Okay. Still 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I gotta abscond up the ladder to get past him. Because if we ever come in contact with each other, it's over. Yes, simple. Alright. Hopefully they do get a little bit more complicated. I do enjoy a challenging puzzle. The Hand of Zagreus. These are fun. Pushing onward, you find the moisture in the air congealing around your ears. It's like the space ahead of you is growing wider. You progress even further to the depths of the hypogeum, the winds that have continued to blow for thousands of years, whistling past your ears. Oh, it's really quite spacious here. In fact, it's comparable to the size of the holy city as it is nowadays. I can't believe such a place would be located within a tiny ancillary town. The architectural craftsmanship of these days is truly advanced. Those days. Akuma's ancestors must have been quite wealthy. Of course, even as far back as the Crisis War period, Okuma's always been the undisputed eternal city. Let's set aside the discussion for now. Do you see these complicated paths?
It seems that progressing onward won't be as easy a task to do as before. Door here is just sealed, just like all the other rooms, and yet there still is a silver lining. Look over there. It's a hand of Zagreus. According to the legend, that object was created by Zagreus. Although it can grab heavy objects, only people of sufficient talent can control it. There are so many gold coins here. It's supposed to be related to that stealing test. I guess we need to steal enough coins for the seal to unlock. I don't have any kind of talent to activate this sort of thing. You want to give it a try?
Man.
You gotta use your hands? That's a baby's toy.
I don't know if you guys know this or not, but that was Elijah Woods that voiced that was playing that kid in the second Back to the Future movie. when they went to the cafe where they had the Wild Gunman arcade machine that was just kind of sitting dead in the corner, and Marty went ahead and fixed it so that he could actually play it. Yeah, the little kid. That was Elijah Wood. That was like one of his first roles ever. All right. The hand of Zagreus is a divine body left behind by Zagreus, the trickery titan. After the titan had fallen, the people of Amphorius learned to modify and utilize them. Interact with the stone control platform to start the control of the hand of Zagreus. Use the directional keys to control the movement of the right side buttons to ascend and descend. Hit the quit button to disengage. The hand of Zagreus will remain in the same spot. When each hand of Zagreus is activated for the first time, the Trial of Whimsy will open for you, in which you need to control the hand to collect the coins of whimsy generated nearby. Here's the question. Is there a time limit? Grab. 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 Grab and grab. The door's open! Does that count as clearing the first trial? With the cell dispelled, the path deeper parts of the hypogeum open once more. Although this is not the first time I've seen this item, I'm still curious about one thing. Can such an enormous hand really be used for theft? Any infiltration can be considered flawless if there's no one around to witness it. Shouldn't breaking open the main entrance of a bank be considered a form of robbery? If that's the case, then assassins can be considered to have accomplished their infiltration by eliminating all witnesses. Zagreus is truly a terrifying titan indeed. Well, it looks like the atmosphere has livened up quite a bit. Let's press on then. All right. Another challenge complete. Pretty easy. Just drive in a pretty much straight line. Oh. Aha. Oh, geez. There are so many coins. All right. Let's start with this bunch. All right. All right, that should be all of them in that section. Okay. Well, let's see. Where are the rest of them hiding? Aha! Alright. Going up. Oh, this is cute. He's just doing little loops around the pillars here. Oh, come on. I want more coins. I'm greedy. Yeah, I'm greed. Don't ask me to sing the rest of that song because I can't. Not only because I don't know the lyrics by heart, but also because of copyright. I love Mori with all my heart, but I'm not about to steal from her. Alright. That should be enough. Challenge complete. Alright. Next up we have Ornyx's Miracles. Oh yeah. Time puzzles. The final stop awaits just ahead. You'll be able to reach the palace where the treasures are stored soon, right? You progress even further into the depths of the hypogeum. Your silhouette elongates as you proceed down the ancient hallway. Past this area, we should be the vault where the treasure would be stored. By estimating how far we traveled, it seems like we're close to our goal. Keep going a little while longer, buddy, for victory is at hand. Why do I have a feeling that you're the one who isn't able to keep going? I merely have a sense of foreboding. After all, my previous efforts have all come to naught. Hopefully this time my effort will bear fruit. Look, you wouldn't have even gotten this far without me. Looks like we can get through this area directly. Do you have any ideas? Okay. Let's check this place out. Okay. The floor will return to existing here if we roll back time. Interact with the Tome of Miracles to allow the Trailblazer to traverse between the two different space-times. The Tome of Miracles. My carefully above! This is absolutely incredible! Alright, that door is locked behind us. No surprise there. The Unstable Bridge. Ornyx's prayer can be used to temporarily rewind the collapsed floating bridge to its levitating state. Alright. Let's rewind time, shall we? Okay. I'm going to look behind me just in case. Okay, not a ramp down. Noted. Alright. Made it to the door. Although the door is open, you won't proceed onward without hesitation like you did before. Because there are more and more doors behind this door. By carefully above, is there an end to this? If we were to explore all of them, it'll take us more than 3 lifetimes to do so. Now that I think about it, if there really was something valuable here, surely it wouldn't be lying here for us to pick up. Damionis sinks into despondency, just like the time when he was first told that the world beyond the sky didn't actually exist. In fact, he could practically hear his dream shattering into pieces. As long as you continue to blaze a trail, you will eventually reach your destination. More rooms signify more possibilities, right? If you can't even get past this hurdle, how do you expect to venture beyond the sky? You're right. Since I'm here already, I owe it to myself to see this through to the end. However, if we are to continue onward, I don't think I'll be of much help. Perhaps I should just stay by the entrance and act as a lookout. That way, if I spot any approaching monsters, I'll be able to warn you in time. You're not trying to escape, are you? You're not planning to slack off, right? Yeah, here we go. How can this be considered a slacking off? This is just a division of labor. Besides, if I were really going to lace about, who would be willing to team up with me again when I return to the Holy City? I can figure out what's good for me. Well then, let's look forward to our continued cooperation, dear hero. If you find anything valuable in there, just keep it with you for now. Be careful. Some of the upcoming paths may not merely lead further underground. If you encounter any danger, just run back to the entrance and find me. Alright, challenge over. Next. Alright, another one of Ornyx's Miracles. Alright, let's take a look around first. Okay. We got these boxes here, which will probably shift off once we roll back the clock. Alright. We got one of those spotlights. Alright. Golden memory dust. Between two different space-times, objects such as roads, obstacles, mechanisms, and treasures may appear differently. Main road differences and key targets are presented in the current space-time as golden memory dust, which can be observed to predict their appearance in the other space-time. Alright, so now that we're in the past, that treasure chest that we once saw in that position over there is no longer there. So, what I'm going to do, hopefully, so I'm going to activate this miracle orb. The light from the miracle orb will invert the illuminated area into the other space-time. Use the switch button in the bottom right corner to turn on or off the orb's light, and use the quit button to exit the control interface of the orb. Close. Alright. Where are you painted? Okay. So, that's not helpful. At least, not for now. So, once we get that, we'll roll back here. Alright. This area is cut off, but if we go around to the other side, where those boxes used to be, now we have an actual pathway to walk on, and we can get to the center and to the box. Huzzah! Challenge complete. Alright. The path to the deeper hypogym is open. I've also updated our map. Oh, this is, what's his name speaking? Take care. The seals in these rooms are much stronger than the outside. Okay. Prophecy tablet. Prophecy tablet room 4. Every room in the hypogym is protected by a seal, with this one bound by the prophecy tablet. Only by solving its mysteries can one proceed onward. Okay. Before I do that, let's go ahead and get something for ourselves. I think I've got all of Hook's Eidolons, and I know I have Tin Yun's. Gneifen and Hanya might be different stories. Let me double check here real quick. Okay. Gneifen. Alright, her Eidolons are full. Shit. Hold on. Now I need to find Hanya. Where is Hanya? Okay. Hanya. Well. Okay. I guess I'll just double check to make sure that I don't have all of... Okay. Right. Crap. And all the Ting Yuns. So, really, it's not much of a help.
I will conquer the skies. I swear it.
Okay. So... I guess it really doesn't matter. Let's go Hanya. Yeah. As long as you're going to give me any other choices. Alright, and the limited time rewards. Let's go ahead and collect all these. A lovely amount of Stellas is pouring into my pockets right now. A fine reward. So. There's still a couple days on the banner left, I think. Unless... No, I think the banner's expired. Well, I guess I could just take a look later. But we could do a few pulls today when we get done. Maybe. All right. Prophecy tablet time. Let's go. All right. This looks simple enough. Let's see what pieces they give me. Okay. Ah, okay. So even overlaps disappear. Uneven overlaps reappear. So if the number of covers is odd, then the object will be revealed. I figured this out the last time that I did these. Okay. Skill beyond might. Alright. Let's overlap these guys in the middle. Alright. Now. Put that there. This here. And this here. Voila! Another challenge under our belt. Let's keep her going. We're going to chain these babies. Okay, so... I don't like this. So maybe if I overlap here and here, that'll create the spaces I need. No? No, that looks completely different. Let's see. I only have these three shapes. So... if I overlap like this... There we go. Okay. Much better. I don't know why I didn't think of that in the first place, but okay. Alright. On to scapegoats. Alright. Let's see what else they got for me here. Alright. 5 moves. Alright. So... the easy way to go about this would be to go to the left, come back to the right, and then drop off as the last move. So, 2 to the left, and 3 to the right. Yeah, civil. All right. Next. All right, scapegoat. What have you got for me? 6 moves. So let's do some counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 to the right, 2 to the left, then 3 to the right. Oh, I'm in. Okay, let's try that again. I forgot about that first move. Okay, so now since I can't go to the right to avoid him, I have to go left first, then right, then left, then 3 rights. All right, so left, right, left, right. All right. I suppose I could have done that differently, but I wasn't thinking about it. Alright. No problem. A ween is a ween, after all. Okay, 7 moves. So... okay, I'm going to busy myself going up and down these ladders to make him move around a lot, so I can get down this hole here. So, let's go ahead and do that. So, left, left, right, left, right. Alright, I miscounted. Hold on. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, shoot. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Let's try using the stairs instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Alright. Now he'll go up? No, he'll go right. Okay. Alright, so. Alright. Now for some more Hands of Zagreus. Ooh! They are going to town with all of these moving coins. Time for a little collectathon. Alright, that's all of those. Ooh, perfect. Just catch him as they run through the door. Alright, I'll wait here. They'll do their little dance and they'll be back in a minute. Oh. Almost missed him. Alright. Next up, these guys. Is there anything else to collect in here? Oh, yeah. Let's get that batch over there. Alright. Anything else? Okay, nothing on the ceiling, looks like. Let's go down here and take a look. Alright. That's a good enough place to park it. Next. At least puzzles are fun. They're just simple. A couple of tricky ones in there with the scapegoats. Actually kind of screwed up a couple times. Oh yeah, the power-up punch. The Hand of Zagreus can charge up and then sprint in a straight line, during which it will gain a certain degree of destructive power. Hit the punch ability to enter the aiming state. During this time, the Hand of Zagreus cannot move. Drag the screen and adjust the direction and hit the punch ability button to perform a punch action, whereby the Hand of Zagreus will sprint towards the aimed direction, during which... excuse me. Alright, that one's toast. Let's go to the other one. Yes, I am a, what you call it? A drink goblin. Alright, so sprint towards the aim direction. During the sprint, the hand of Zagreus cannot be controlled. While in the aiming state, the hand of Zagreus can detect destructible objects that glow, sprint at the destructible object and destroy it, and then upon collision, the hand of Zagreus will stop sprinting. When each hand of Zagreus is activated for the first time, the Trial of Whimsy will open for you, in which you will need to control the hand and collect the coins of Whimsy generated nearby. Okay. So I will need to do something in order to get that thing to open. Which is to charge at it. Alright. Ah! They scattered to the winds. Of course they did. Alright, they made it simple enough. Alright, let's grab these guys. And these guys. I saw you two speeding around down there. Let's see if I can't grab you. Nifty. Alright. I love how wide that hitbox is. Alright. Is there anything hiding above me? Does not look like it. Alright, we've hit the ceiling. I just want to be thorough and grab everything just in case there's like an achievement for doing it. Alright. Unless I am moving in the same directions as those coins, I don't think that there's any more hiding down here unless they're hiding behind the pillars. Which it doesn't look like they are. Okay. Well, that's good enough for me. Upsy doodle and Z. Pardon me. Alright. Just a couple more puzzles and I think I'll have this one licked. Or Nix's Miracles. They are next. Alright. Numero tres. Alright. Alright, after these two, I may call it quits. My throat is getting rather scratchy. So, our objective is to get that treasure chest right there. However, our path is currently blocked by some boxes and will be blocked by something that comes from the past. Or the future. Past. Yes. Okay, let's turn that lamp. Change the miracle orb. And can be shined in multiple areas. After activating the orb, click the yellow circular mark on the screen to change the direction of the orb. Let's move it over there, please. Thank you. Okay. Now let's go over there and get the box. This is a fairly simple little exercise right here. Gimme. Alright, next challenge. Alright, how to get over there. Okay. First glance. Let's take a look at these guys. Okay, those boxes remain, but these are new. I'll go ahead and collect some items here. Let me get a good lay of the land if I can. Oh, multiple lamps. Very nice, very nice. Alright, let's go back down here. Turn this guy on. Alright, that's enough. We can get through here. Go through to the other side. Then I'll use this lamp. Alright. That'll allow me to get past it there. Right. Alright. I'll take my speed. Boost. Okay. So that did not help me at all. Let me go ahead and redirect this one to over here. Alright. See what that does for me. Let's go over to that ramp. We can go through these boxes. Grab this. Hit the next lamp. Oh, a secret. Cute. Alright. Well, let's head back downstairs and go around and see if I can't grab that one in particular. Now, if I remember correctly, there are boxes that are blocking my way over there for the most part. Oh, right. Right. Now it's a good time for me to use that. Yes, I'll move that lamp back over to the other side. Alright. Move over here. And now escape. We'll collect our treasures.
This thing? What I've got is leagues beyond.
I wonder if that's Zagreus that's laughing at me as I'm finding these treasures. Unless it's somebody else. Okay, so there's 3 treasure chests for us to collect. Where's the other one? Okay, I know there's one up there on the bridge. There's one back here. Oh, geez. Would have bit me. Alright. Lava
What
smithy.
I've got is leagues beyond.
Alright, where else can I point this thing? Okay. That'll have to do. No, wait. Put that there. No. No. I was correct in the first place. Alright. Escape. Oh, wait. I got it now. Okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to turn that lamp from over there back to over here. That way I'll still have access. Yes. Now we have it. So now I return back through the hole in the wall here. I move that over there, and now have access to the final chest. Yes, now we have it. Okay. Okay. There we go. Ah. Alright, we've knocked it out. The final seal is broken. The initial chaotic patterns emerged into one, revealing a shortcut to the depths of the hypogeum. You hurriedly relay this development to Damionis. Wait, there really is a hidden room? This place is even more classic than I imagined it to be. Regardless, since you explored a majority of this hypogeum by yourself, the honor of uncovering its depths should also be yours. You should continue onward. I'll stay behind and keep a watch over our return path. Should the door suddenly slam shut, I will promptly alert you. Asleep for the danger, awake for the money. You follow the shortcut as it extends toward a room at the far end of the hypogeum. The Abyss of Fate, Yenisopolis. Lines of text are engraved upon the surface of the chest. Although the chest has suffered significant wear and tear, the inscribed words are still legible. To the person who manages to reach this place, the fact that you are here means that either the seals outside are no longer active, or that you broke the seals yourself. Therefore, you're either very lucky or extremely intelligent. The threat of the black tide grows ever stronger. We're forced to take as many of our belongings as possible and seek the holy city's embrace. No longer shall we live independently as Sabinians. And yet, I'm still hopeful that people will still remember the name of our native home, as well as the events that transpired here. That's why I have left a tiny portion of my memories here. Perhaps someday people will return to my birthplace once more, and newborn children will learn all about us and weep before this inscribed slate. Alas, I will not be around to witness such a scene. I pray that when that day arrives, we will still be able to construct a dome. The last Sabinian. When you open the chest, you find some ancient items inside, as well as text inscribed stone slabs that's covered in a layer of dust. These items form the final legacy that was left behind by the Sabinians. You leave the hypogeum and reunite with Damiotis once again at a safe location. Well, found anything? I discovered some artifacts in the hypogeum. Wait, really? Can I take a look at them? You show the Sabinians' legacy to him. How extraordinary. These are genius pieces of ancient heritage, and the slab has been preserved surprisingly well. An exquisite relic indeed. I won't ask you to elaborate on what you've experienced. Keep these priceless treasures safe, for they're yours now. I suddenly feel quite emotional while I look at these artifacts. After all, they're proof that good times never last. The opportunistic and prosperous golden age cannot flourish endlessly, just as progress and advancement are never a guarantee. Even the holy city, once viewed by the masses as a beacon of hope, will eventually also succumb to the ravages of time. If the people of that time were to witness the state that we're in right now, they would probably gripe about how we're a bunch of unworthy descendants. At least you're still resisting the black tide. There's no need to put such pressure on yourself. It might sour your ability to soar. Was that your attempt at a joke? The way you choose to liven up the atmosphere is middling at best. And yet, I actually feel better now. Seeing as how there's more important things to accomplish, now's not the time to feel sad over grandiose dreams. Anyway, you should take good care of these things. Perhaps they'll be even more valuable a century from now. Okay, let's go ahead and get our rewards here.
Wings, I could soar through the sky.
All right. Let's grab our rewards. Thank you very much. And then free self-modeling resin. All right. Well, I think that's going to be about it for now. Let's see. Something here? Maybe here. Ah! The Forgotten Hall. This will be expiring in 11 days. I think, maybe. Yeah, maybe I could do some of these tomorrow, along with the other thing. Ah, shoot. No, wait. That's good. That's fine. Let's see now. Oh, that's neat. Okay. Oh, I see. It collapses. Understood. All right. Now I know. Why is it still showing up? Maybe it's this. Ah, I understand now. Okay. Well, we're in extra innings now anyway. All we're getting is some relic remains and some credits. Which is fine, I suppose. I just wish that there were more enticing rewards after 50. Just 10,000 credits and 20 of these relic remains. Doesn't seem like a very enticing thing. I mean, at least it's something. But by the time that I get down to like maybe a few more days from now, maybe a week at the most, I'll be at level 70, and then I'll still have like 10 days to go until the pass ends. So maybe we can work on that. Okay, so we've gotten all of that. I could do the aptitude showcase for Aglaya, but like I said, I should probably be done for now. Scrolled Crepulsum. Who exactly is on this banner aside from her? Tailored Fate. She is what now? Okay, she's a remembrance character. Okay. And she has her garment maker's sprite here. Neat. Okay. Okay. You know what? Give me a second. I need to use the restroom real quick, and I'll... All right, hands washed and ready to go. Okay, so increases the speed of the unit, stacking up to 6 times, thorn snare, prioritizing enemies under the steam snitch. Okay, advances by 100%. Garment Maker disappears, regenerates 20 energy for Aglaya. Deals lightning damage equal to 55% of attack. And then another 33 to adjacent targets. Okay, so it's a minor AoE. Okay. Garment Maker has initial speed equal to 35% of Aglaya's speed, and max HP equal to 44% of Aglaya's max HP, plus 180. While the garment maker is on the field, Aglaya's attacks inflict the target with the seam stitch state. After attacking enemies in the seam stitch state, further deals additional lightning damage equal to 12% of Aglaya's attack. Seam stitch only takes effect on the most recently inflicted target. While the supreme stance increases Aglaya's and garment maker's attack by an amount equal to 720% of Aglaya's speed plus 360% of garment maker's speed. Jeez. Okay, speed's going to be very important to this character, I see. Okay, restores HP to garment maker for 25% of its max HP. If it's absent, then summons the memo sprite, garment maker, and makes this unit immediately take action. Alright, Destined Waverus summons the memo sprite. If he's already on the field, then it restores its HP to max. Aglaya enters the Supreme Stance state and immediately takes action. While in Supreme Stance, Aglaya gains the speed boost stacks from the Garment Maker's Memo Sprite talent, with each stack increasing this unit's speed by 10%. Enhances basic attack to slash by a 1,000-fold kiss, and cannot use skill. Garment Maker is immune to crowd control effect debuffs. Nice. Countdown appears on the action order with its own speed set at 100. While the countdown exists, using ultimate again will reset the countdown. When the countdown turn starts, Garment Maker yourself destructs. When Garment Maker disappears, Aglaya dispels a Supreme Stance state. Okay. When Garment Maker disappears, up to one stack of the speed boost from the Memo Sprite talent can be retained. When Garment Maker is summoned again, gains the corresponding number of speed boost stacks. Alright. Thorned Nectar. Single target. Deals 50% of Aglaya's attack to one designated enemy. Slash by 1,000-fold kiss. Blast. Aglaya and Garment Maker launches a joint attack on the target. You know, I'm only going to know if she's worth rolling for if I get her. Alright. Nice. Okay. Whew. And then there are Eidolons. Takes 15% increased damage from Seam Stitch. After Garment Maker attacks this target, additionally regenerates 20 energy. Like I'm going to get more than one of them. I am not so deep a roller. Okay, so I've already got all of these guys maxed out. Even Shishui. Let's see now. Oh! Okay, so I don't have Boot Hill. But I've been burned by Boot Hill twice now. He has not come home for me. So I don't know if he is destined to never show up or what. But we can go to the character trial and see if she's worth rolling for. Alright. Summon Garment Maker to assist in battle. Can attack simultaneously with Garment Maker. And the more attacks are launched, the faster the speed. The faster the speed, the higher the attack. Okay. So, speed is important. Alright.
Cut away the heart of strife.
Alright, so she's...
In tight confines.
Alright. Already read all this, so let's just go ahead and do it.
Seize the moment.
Alright. So let's go ahead and support Garment Maker. Alright. And we can also summon.
A little honesty would do us good.
Okay. So let's go ahead and strike a single target since, remember, Sprite's already full. Alright.
Next time.
Alright.
Seize the moment.
Alright. And let's go ahead and restore ourselves.
Bathe in gold. Let's be friends.
Alright. Let's go ahead and renew our buff.
That'll take more than medicine.
Alright.
Adorned in splendor.
Alright. Let's go ahead and get
Thousand
some
wonders to raise
buffs
your
here.
Fight as one.
We'll have him go first.
Countless threads, all within my grasp. Thus our fates become one.
Alright. Let's go ahead and recoup some energy.
Being direct is always preferable. All lies to be revealed.
Alright. I think I understand how it works now. Alright.
Is that fear I sense? So fragile, like a wisp of silk. Naughty child. Next time. A little honesty would do us good. All lies to be revealed.
Alright, she's kind of fun. I don't know if she is going to be a mainstay that I want to keep, but I do think I want to try to roll on her. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. Alright, and her brilliant fixation, of course. Time woven into gold. Okay. Establishment. Increases the wearer's speed by 12. After the wearer and the wearer's memo sprite attacks, the wearer gains 1 stack of brocade. Each stack of brocade increases the wearer and their memo sprite's crit damage by 9%, stacking up to 6 times. When reaching maximum stacks, each brocade stack additionally increases basic attack damage by 9%. Okay. Okay. So, let's go to the baths. Where are we? Yeah, let's get right up there. All right. Yeah, right there should do it. All right. Let's give her a few pulls, shall we? All right, nothing on our first pull, nothing too surprising there. We're starting out this particular spot fresh, and we got plenty of Honoric shards, so I can pull 20 more times. Okay, nothing there. Got a Hanya. Not surprising. Alright. Oh! I need to use the exchange to get at least 1 token back. But I can buy up to 9, so that's something. How's the Embers Exchange doing? Ah! There we go. Let's go ahead and fill our hands full of things. Buy some really cheap materials in here. Fear Stomped Flesh. Strife Titankins? I've got plenty of these. That's cool. That's nice. Alright. Let's go ahead and warp. Okay. Well, we'll be well on our way to... What is the word? Well on our way to the 50-50. In any case. Oh. Indelible Promise. Okay. Alright, we don't have enough Honoric shards to pull again. So we will stop there for now. Unless we can make a pull on the standard banner. No, not quite enough yet. Okay, we need 1 more of these. Alright, let me check the character screen to make sure I don't have anybody that got any Eidolons by accident. I don't think I do. Okay, well, it's been fun, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go give my voice a rest. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, whatever is left of it. And no matter what time it is, I hope you've had a good one. My name is Solomon Savage, and I bid you adios.